Hello everybody, today we have the return of the daily challenges, and today we're doing, I can't remember what it's called, but you saw it in the last video. Basically I just have to get 50 knife kills with a melee weapon. What am I talking about? 50 knife kills with a melee weapon, obviously. Right, so I have to get 50 melee kills. I thought I'd try on this map. I saw a comment on my previous video saying that this would be a good map. I thought it would be a good map as well, because we haven't really done a lot on here. In fact, this is my first Zetsubou No Shima video, actually. So that should be interesting. I had a little look around before because I haven't played this too much. This map. I played a lot of the Horizon Jacket, but I haven't played too much of this map. So I played a little game before to try and find the Bowie knife just to see where it was. But I didn't get any. I played it on local, so I wouldn't get any kills, so it wouldn't count towards the challenge. So this is the full thing. So I need to get 50 kills. I think what I'm probably going to do is save all of my kills until I get the Bowie knife. Actually, no. I'll just play normally. I'll play normally, try and get enough points to get the Bowie knife. The Bowie knife is like right near the entrance to the power, and then from there I'll... Sorry, I'm just checking that I'm actually recording. Okay. And then from there I'll go and get the rest of the kills with that, so it shouldn't be too hard. And then we'll see, once we've done that, we'll see what the next challenge will be. So, this zombie map, I am not really sure I don't like about this zombie map. It doesn't really feel like there's a lot going on this map, though. I think that's maybe it. I don't know, it feels kind of, maybe, I don't know, it feels almost like a mod map that you'd get or something. I don't know, maybe that's a bit harsh. Although there are some really good mod maps, so it's not necessarily an insult, but I don't know, it feels, something's off about this map. And I don't think it's really scary either. When it was first announced, they were talking about how it's going to be the scariest map ever, but it's definitely not. Mob of the Dead is the scariest map ever. Playing that on your own is creepy as hell. And my PS4 sounds like it's going to explode. All this stuff about the PS, what's it, like the PlayStation Neo. To be honest, the main reason I want to get one is because maybe it won't maybe the fan won't be so loud. That is literally the main reason I want one. Get some of these. I planted that seed. I need to get a bucket to like do anything with that. I think. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really played this too much. I might. I think I'll leave the seed. I think what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna basically buy my way to the box, get get a gun from there. Hopefully it's good enough like to go on for the rest of the map, and then hope the ideal I'd get the. Pardon me, sorry. The ideal gun would be that like SMG DLC. SMG, that's pretty cool. Which I wish I had multiplayer, but I don't. Nope, this is like not the ideal gun. Definitely not the ideal gun, because then I could get a load of points with that, and you know, open some doors, and eventually get the knife. I really wish I knew what this challenge was called. I didn't check. I'm trying. Usually, what I do is I stay on the main menu and then I do my intro there. But I thought I'd do my intro whilst the map is loading up because I think maybe I spend too much time doing the intro, so I wanted to kind of get into it faster. So I'd be interested to know what you guys think about this, about me just getting into it. Because I think usually I would have like literally just started the map by now. Okay. So sort of changing the subject. All this DLC 3, I don't know if it's like controversy maybe. People are upset that DLC 3 hasn't been announced yet. But honestly I don't think it's a big deal. Because we know, like, if you might have seen a Mr. Waffle's video where it's called like his DLC 3 rant or something like that. And I think maybe he's overreacting a bit because he's getting all upset that it hasn't been announced. Although, and there wasn't like enough build up. But really, I think it's kind of cooler if it just gets announced and then it's out like 2 weeks later, maybe. Like, that's pretty. I think that's more exciting. Honestly, I've been saying this for so long. I don't know if I've said it in a video, but I keep like telling my friends, I'm like, oh, DLC 3 is gonna be announced this week or whatever, and that was probably like a month ago. And it's still not announced, but I think there's a good chance it might be announced this week because they've really got to get it out like sometime soon because it's got to come out. It has to come out early July, and it's what's the date? Let me have a look. It's the 27th of June, so it's got to be out fairly soon. I'll do. Okay. So yeah, it's got to be out fairly soon. We kind of know all about. It's not really too. I don't find it too hot. Like we kind of know what it is, don't we? Although I still think there's a chance maybe it's not what we think it is, but I think there's a very small chance of it not being like Stalingrad or whatever. I think it definitely. Oh, I think it probably will be, but I think there's a chance it won't be, and they just like throw us off, which I think would be pretty exciting. But I don't know if they'd do that after everyone's so. I mean, they wouldn't be able to change their mind now, but everyone's so like worked up about it being Stalingrad that if it wasn't, then people might get a bit upset. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna worry about perks, to be honest. Okay. Nope. Right. Is it here? Yeah. That's the power, right? Yeah, the power. So the Barry knife is literally on the wall here. Let's use this, get some more points. In fact, I just got less points, but whoa, look at that aim. It's really weird because I haven't played Black Ops 3 in a while, and I think that I played it yesterday for the first time in a while. Although I was just playing multiplayer, but it felt weird. It felt weird coming back. You see, the problem I have is I think Black Ops 3 is a really good COD, but I've just played COD for so long that I can't play it as much as I used to. Like I used to, like when Modern Warfare 3, when Modern Warfare 3 came out, I think Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 are definitely my most played. Modern Warfare 3 is probably a bit ahead of Black Ops 2 in terms of hours, but I prefer Black Ops 2. I think I got such a ridiculous amount of hours on Modern Warfare 3. It's like 1,000. I think last time I checked, I had 960 hours on that, and I haven't played that for ages. That was literally just in the time, like from when it came out to when Black Ops 2 came out. I got 960 hours. I used to be like such a nerd about it as well. I'd be like, I want to get this free. I'd be like, I need to, because I was like not. I mean, I'm still not very good, but I wasn't very good back then. Although I don't know, I might have been. To be honest, I might have been better then than I was now because I played it more. But I used to, I'd know, so I was really wanting to get to 20th prestige level 80 on Modern Warfare 3, but I couldn't. Oh god, I forgot about this. But I couldn't like level up that fast, so I'd used to calculate how many levels I used to need to get per game, which is like the most ridiculous thing I've probably ever done. But to be honest, I was like 13, so I had nothing better to do. Oh god, I'm not ready for this. Okay. So let's think about this. So this is 1,000. So I'm going to need another 1,500 points. And then I'll be able to buy the door and the Barry knife. I'm most worried about those, like, I don't even know what they're called. Groots is what I call them. Oh, and as I say that, I can feel one spawning in, I think. My controller's vibrating a lot. Where is he? Maybe I will. Please say I was wrong. I don't know where it is. I can hear something like thudding around, I think. I can't really tell, my TV's not too loud. Oh my. But yeah, I'm excited about DLC 3 actually. I want to get to Prestige Master or Multiplayer, but I've kind of fallen out of multiplayer a bit. I'm Prestige 7, like level 30 or something like that. I think level 30, level 29. I'll get there eventually. I definitely won't get to Prestige Master level 1,000. Modern Warfare 3 me would have, but not anymore. Maybe I will. Who knows? It depends how good. Oh crap! It depends how good Infinite Warfare is. Because everyone's hating on Infinite Warfare, but I think it looks cool. I'll get it, and I'll play it. Because people are getting upset. They're like, oh, Battlefield looks better. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm excited about Battlefield as well. But at the end of the day, they're both just games. And I think most people will be able to get them both at some point or other. I don't know when I'll get them both. I'll probably get one of them when it comes out and one of them like a couple months later. Because it won't take long until they're on sale. I think people maybe get a bit too upset about, you know, like, fanboy stuff. At the end of the day, it's just about, games are literally just about playing them to have fun. So, I mean, if you don't enjoy it, don't play it. But again, that works the other way, like, let people play what they enjoy. And that's coming from someone that gets a lot of hate for enjoying COD still. Although, like I said, still not as much as I used to. Although, I don't know, I still enjoy it a lot. I play it, like for any other game that I played for this amount of time, that would be insane. People have a lot, like, people expect a COD game to last a year, and when it doesn't, that, like, for them, then they get upset. But it does, but like I say, sometimes it's not necessarily the game. Like, I think this is a really good COD game, but I think they messed up with the the microtransactions, like the supply drops and stuff. And that kind of, like, when people think of this game, they'll probably think of supply drops, like, as one of the first things that pops into their head. Like, if they just released all the guns and stuff for free, it would give it so much more life. Because I'd come back on and try them out, because there's so many of them. Like, everyone would, like, I say everyone, but a lot of people would come back on and just try them out and see what the new guns are like. Whereas I think the only one I've got is, like, I've never bought any COD points, and I wouldn't, just because of, like, I disagree with it, because I think, just out of principle, I wouldn't buy any. I've got, like, just from when they did the, what was it? If you have the season pass, you get the weapon bribe and stuff, and the 30 rare supply drop. Or what was it? Like, no, it was, what was it? It was like 10 rare supply drops, 10 standard. I think it was something like that. I don't know. You got a bunch of stuff. I got some knife that had, like, it was like, it wasn't the sword, but it was like some weird elemental knife or something, which had like a ball on the end. It was pretty cool. And I got the MX Garand, which I was pleased to get the MX Garand, but I'm not very good with it. But I got the MX Garand actually just from the supply drops that came with it, not even the weapon bribe. And I'm pleased with the weekly contracts, but again, I don't really play it enough to finish the weekly contracts, so, you know, like, usually they run out before I even, like, the first, literally, there we go, Melee Inclination, that was it, that's done. I'll keep playing for a bit, though. So the weekly contracts, I still, play them. What am I saying? The most recent one I've played, and I haven't really got very far in it, but that was, like, the first, I think contracts have been out for, like, 2 or 3 weeks, but yesterday was the first time that I played with, like, since weekly contracts came out. And there's been that one for ages, which is, like, win 75 games, and you get, like, a weapon bribe and some supply drops. But who knows when I'll do that. That takes so long. People do that in, like, the first couple of days, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Like, I play a couple of games on multiplayer, and then I just, like, end up getting bored or whatever. To be honest, I don't know. I don't even, because even if they took it back to old school COD, I don't even know if that would keep me playing, to be honest. Like, it will keep me, like I say, I'll always play it just because I enjoy it, but it wouldn't get me back to the amount I used to play it, for sure. Anyway, off of that, so we've completed Melee Inclination. That was quite a lot. Was that like 1,000? I think it might have been 10,000 XP. I'm almost at level 18. I don't know. I'd like to get to Prestige Martial Zombies. To be honest, I want a map that's like you can just play for ages, like buried. Like, my dream scenario for the end of Black Ops 3 would be that they brought back, I've talked about this so many times because I just want it so badly, but would be that they brought back loads of DLC zombie maps from, or not, they added in, like, in DLC 4, or even if they did DLC 5, just, oh, I knocked my mic, sorry, if they added in, like, a load of the old maps. I would love that. Like, not even, it doesn't even necessarily have to be all of them. Like, I wouldn't be too fussed about die rise and stuff. It would be really, I think it would probably be pretty hard to add them in, because you'd probably have to update the graphics and stuff like that, like sort of remaster them, so that they'd kind of fit. Because if they were just going them out on their own, it'd be alright for them to look the same, but since they have to, like, fit in this game, if they looked a bit worse, then it would be kind of noticeable. So, I've said before, I just want Buried back, to be honest with you. I just love Buried. It's pretty easy, and it's kind of known to be like an easy map, but I just love that saying. And the fact that it's easy just kind of makes it fun. Like it's like a map you can just sit back and just play and like not really think about it. Whereas all these maps, there's a lot you have to think about. Like for example, this you have to think about the power and stuff like that. Whereas on Buried, I think that was just a power switch in Buried. And the same in Horizon Tracker. Like it's fine, but you have to like pretty much do Easter egg steps to get the bow to be able to get far. Whereas with the old maps, there were ways. Like for example, Mob of the Dead had the golden spork, and there were like stuff like that. So I mean, there were ways to make it better for you. And there was the what was it called? There was the Hell's Retriever. That was actually pretty fun. But again, they were a lot more basic maps. Like, not much more basic thinking about it, but especially going back further than that, they were more basic. But I think they were just less steps. I don't really know why I prefer those. Horizon Tracker is a really good map, though. I think that's a really solid map. Although, like I said, I don't know when if I'll go back and play it, because there's just like an interesting thing with the difficulty. Like, it's like hard to balance the difficulty with those maps. Well, then again, I might have found it easier because I was like back in like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. I was really into like strategies and stuff like that. Although I do every now and then upload strategies. Well, actually, I've only uploaded one, but I'm still into it somewhat, but not as, like I say, not as much. I play it more for fun now, to be honest. Whereas back then I played it a lot more seriously, and I was like in a clan and all that, and doing clan wars. Whereas now it's, I mean, I'm not in that clan anymore. I just play it for fun. Okay, I'm not really sure how we're gonna end this. I think because the thing with these challenges, I kind of need some advice on like if you guys have any ideas, then be sure to leave it in the comments on how to actually end these. Because often I finish the challenge like fairly quickly, or not even fairly quickly, but like once I finish it, I just don't know what to do after that. So if you have any ideas on that, then I'd really appreciate it in the comments. Well, something just happened. Did I jinx it? I was like, I don't know how to end this, so the game just decided it was going to kick me out. Oh, I hope the challenge is actually completed. What's going on? I've been disconnected from Black Ops 3 servers. Okay. Well, if this challenge has gone as unregistered, then you saw me do it, and that's evidence enough. Okay, let's have a look. I like jinxed it probably then. Okay, so we did it. What was it called? Melee Inclination is completed. The next one, Pathfinder. I've got a feeling I know what this is. Open 10 doors. Do we want this? Open 10 doors. I think this would be an interesting one, because it's kind of like, that's a lot of doors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this could be a good one. I don't know what this would be best on. This might be best on Shadows of Evil. I haven't done one on there yet. That'll be, once I've done it on there, that'll be all of the, I would have done a challenge on every one of these maps, and then I can just, you know, there's a challenge on every map. You know, just since we kind of got like kicked out of that last game, I'm just gonna open one of these and you guys can watch. Nice. I don't know if they're good. I never use gobblegums because I get like, I can never bring myself to like use a perkaholic or anything, because I always think like, what if I die straight away? What a waste. So I'll probably never use them. But anyway, although saying that, I have a couple in my pack. Yeah, wall pack. Oh, I think was I doing that for a challenge? I can't remember. I did that for something. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comments down below. I'm always in the comments afterwards. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.